Alright guys, welcome back to the Combustion Gamer YouTube channel. Of course, they release a trailer as I'm working, and so 2 hours later I come back, it's like, there it is. So anyways, let's take a look at NASCAR 25, the official trailer, and let's see what it has in store. Of course, if we get a copyright strike as per usual, we'll simply just skip to me reacting to the trailer, and we will go from there. But let's see if we can watch this all the way through for its 1 minute and 9 second trailer here. Let's see what we got.
Got a great car, great team. We'll execute. It's our time. We know what we gotta do. Stay in the fight between the walls.
Time to turn the intensity up.
We'll fight to the end, no matter what happens. Good day to be in victory lane.
Green flag is in the air. Driving with conviction. Side by side, hammer down. The after-checks are don't count out anybody. Who wants it the most?
We are eyes on the leader now.
He is driving his guts out. Wheel to wheels, they come to the line. What a victory this will be.
Nobody wants it more than you.
Next flag has been ended.
Does he have enough? Holy cow,
A dominant performance.
Gonna stay down, baby. Let's go.
Can you believe what you are seeing? Everybody pushing as hard as they can get it. One final shot.
Gotta earn this thing. Run here to the end.
It is all on the table.
A total 500.
Alright guys, now we're going to go into the breakdown of the trailer. First off, nice hype, I like that. We get the hype of all three of the cover drivers. And one thing we're going to see here is honestly, once again, frame rate very, very low in this trailer. I'm not sure what it is. So let's take a look here at the first shot we get of cars racing. And we're going to see this. So you can see this running at full speed as well, but it's going to be a little bit more pronounced once you slow the video down. But obviously we're zooming in, but the cars are like really popcorn popping around the corner, which is rather interesting. Once again, we don't know what we're going to assume that's in the replay mode, which if replay mode's really glitchy, that's not really encouraging for that, but that's kind of unfortunate for the replay mode. So we're going to hope that's just replay mode being glitchy and having a little bit of low frame rate is what we're going to guess. I do gotta say they made a really nice look here in the studio. We got Byron, the nice shots here getting into the car. We got the nice shots of him coming around Daytona. Get a nice look at some paint schemes. We got the Cheddar's mobile. We got the Submarines mobile. We got Discount Tire, Lawson. We got Rush Truck Centers. We got Kubota, yeah. We got Napa, Pennzoil, Motorcraft, DeWalt. I don't remember that paint scheme. And then a few other guys back in frame. But you can really see kind of how glitchy the frame rate is in these. It is very, very poppy. So that's kind of discouraging for the replay mode anyway. So we're gonna hope that's just replay mode. But still, once again, we got some low glitchiness going on there. So that's a little disappointing. Nice shots right here. The cars look, well, I was going to say the cars look good, but you can barely read this Legacy Motor Club decal right here. It's very, very glitchy. Obviously, once again, we're looking at replay mode that's then slowed down, so there's all kinds of factors that we can factor in. I'm just pointing out the facts that it doesn't look super great when you look at it through a magnifying glass. Track itself, though, if we look at that, so let's look away from the fast-moving cars. Let's look at the background. We got utility poles here. We got lights. We got the cones on the edge of the corner. So I think it might just right there be just a focus and speed issue going there. Because right over here with the 19, that looks pretty good. Ooh, that's some rough camera work right there. So we got the iRacing safety crew. That looks pretty good. That was Indianapolis there. So let's take a look at that if we can here. This, I believe, is Darlington. That doesn't look too bad. Not sure where the trucks are at. Looks like Charlotte. And then here we go. Oh, it is extremely blurry right back here. I mean, the textures are just, you can't see anything with anything beyond this wall here. It is just extremely pixelated back here. That is not a wonderful look. We got the zoom in on Blaney and Elliott there. That doesn't look terrible. All 4 nationals. So we got, here we go, nice look at the different carts that you get in pit lane here. So this is a different view. It looks like, I want to say that's Kansas, but it might be Iowa. I think that might be Iowa with how the pit lane looks. I think that's Iowa. And so, honestly, Curtis McFarlane's car looks really, really good. So obviously, so this is going to be what's different. So this car's sitting still, and we got just this. Well, this is more of just the cutscene. So that looks really, really good. Overall, driver looks good and stuff. Over here we have looks like actually onboard camera with the truck. You're looking at the truck. Truck looks pretty good. So this is at the Roval, which looks pretty good. Not too bad. Just kind of speed it up a little bit. That shot doesn't look too bad. So that's like actually on the truck itself. That shot really doesn't look too bad. So going back just a little bit so we can look at the bottom of our screen here, looking at the Xfinity. I think this is probably Chicago, is what I would assume it is. And we're just looking at these cars. That looks a little bit better on the graphic wise. You got the Blue Cross Blue Shield over here that's kind of on the kind of pixelated side, but this shot looks much better than the previous ones we've seen. Car's looking really, really good. Then here we go, shot of all the cars turned to, I'm gonna say this is Phoenix. Lawson looks really good. Got Riddick right there. Got oh yeah, Ty Gibbs in the Saya. Carson Horseball, that's in that, who's in the other car, okay. We got Dotted Tree, we got Advent once again. It's all about the same fields running. And we got the Bass Pro Shops Club of Denon, and then another scheme of Bells over here, so that looks pretty good. Going on, once again, the cars look pixelated. Ooh, wait a minute, hold on. Back one. Ooh, that Kubota car, though, that thing rendered in really good. That looks nice. And then this wall looks decent as well. So once again, we're not sure how they're capturing this, if this is actually in replay mode, if they're doing something else with the devs. I'm once again assuming, we're all assuming when I'm looking at this, is in replay mode. Alright, so we get deep career mode. Alrighty, how deep we got? Alright, oh hello. We got Standage, we got Jake Finch, Jason Kitzmiller, race driver, obviously us, Andy Jenkowicz, that guy. Ooh, so looking out here, we got a speed barn. So nice little look at the cars sitting outside the house. Got the American flag here. We got race shop, go racing, visit the race shop to get race ready. So kind of our main menu. We got series, reputation, achievements, lifetime, finances, and logo, which I would assume is your race team logo there. We got $9,000 in the bank and 1,120 rep. We got the body. I'm not sure if that's condition of the body or if that is how much we've upgraded it. I'm not totally sure on that one. And then keep running here for a second. There we go. Car in the garage. Actually, we got the 2 guys there helping us out. That's a nice looking set. So that looks good. So obviously these are more like menus, but still good looking menus. So I do like that. And then you can see poles, laps led, average finish, average start, top 20s, top 10s, top 5s. So we got those stats that should be available. Keep running here, and it changes a little bit. We got our career headquarters reputations, rep 1, so we're at level 1. We need 10 to get to rank 2. Good reputation is key to a successful career. As your reputation increases, it leads to better sponsors. Okay, good. More money, and ultimately an opportunity to race in the Craftsman Truck Series. So you have to get a certain amount of, you got to get 25,000 reputation to get to the Truck Series. Ouch. So you gotta, obviously we don't know how much reputation you get per race or per finish, but that's a lot from right there to be able to get to that. That's pretty harsh there. To improve your reputation, finish as well as you can on the track and be on the lookout for any additional opportunities in between events, okay? Then back over here, we're coming back to the garage, this side. We got the urgent tasks that need to be done, so we have like a little thing popped up right there so we can see what's going on. We got garage, we got pot store, and we got the office. We also got home, schedule, and standings tab right there. Okay, Don't see anything down on the bottom. Coming back to the top, we got our lifetime, which is going to show us the championships of ourselves and others, such as William Swattich, Trevor Huddleston, and Dale Quarterly. Oh, Brendan Queen. So this is going to show you all the points and stuff. I'm going to guess that the points are going to reflect what they've already done in years previous before the game, to some degree. And that's going to help us be able to see how we're stacking up to what these guys have done, along with the additional years that we run through the career, is what I'm going to assume. Once again, assuming. So let's keep rolling here. Then we go out of that screen back to Circuit of the Americas. We got the fan booth right here. Ooh, ouch, ow, that is bad pixelation in the review mirror. Ouch. That is painful to look at. Look at that poor... like the Camaro's nose is getting ripped off of its snout by centrifugal force or something is what's going on there. Ooh. So I don't see like a digital rearview mirror. I just see this one right here, which looks like the old style. Might be the digital, but to me it looks like the old style of mirror. Cockpit, taking a look at this here. We got our digital dash. We got the very nice texture on our gloves, so that looks good. Carbon fiber texture over here looks excellent. For me, the POV's a little bit too close. I'd want my visual to be a little bit further back, so we'll have to see if we can change that once we get into the game. But overall, interior of the car looks really, really good. So that's nice. Everybody turning, multiple grooves, multiple lanes. Looks like we just started on the race. So haven't seen like multiple laps down. One gear, we got watts. Ooh, so will we have electrical issues since we have that? Probably not. Haven't heard anything about that, but that's something that we might have to look at, like shutting off this, that, and the other, potentially. So we'll see if that does anything. Alright, and then we switch just as we're about to hit the Love's car to a Hendrix front row back at Indianapolis. Okay, this looks much better. You can actually see the pit signs here. These are actually pretty well detailed, so as I said, it might just be how they're filming it in replay mode that it's looking extra pixelated to me. But this looks much better over here. This looks really good. You can also see the detail of the pit boxes. You can see the details of the fans to some degree. You can also see the flags on the grandstands in the corners of Indy there in the background. That looks better. Having them race towards us here. There we go, inside of a wheel. And then championship season. Ooh. Anything about that? Anything? Okay, no, we're just going to say championship season. Alright, that's fine. So we get championship season. We're looking at William Byron here. Nice look at Darlington. We got the flag there. And nice crossover right there. Looking for more details as we go here. Quick race. Awesome. Ooh, we get a nice look at the menu right there. Ever so quickly. There we go. Cup Series, Xfinity Series, Craftsman Truck Series, and Arca Menards Series. Very good. Then we go to our quick race driver select. So let's see, select, change paint scheme and back, bonus content, additional schemes, 1 of 2 standard. We also get a little information on the drivers themselves. That's nice. I like that. Keep on going here. Switched over to Josh Berry. Switched over to Blaney. Ooh, then we get the tracks. Ooh, okay, that's kind of cool. So we have whoever we selected. Ooh, we also get some track facts. That's nice. I like that. So Bristol, Charlotte, Roval. And then we get the little map in the back of what those tracks look like. So menus look good like that. And we also get like let's see, go back 1 if we can. There we go. So we get like Bristol Motor Speedway, where we're racing. Then we get the name of the race. Also 15 laps. So this is obviously a little bit of a shorter setting. We also got cycle events, settings, and select down here. So we got more options on the bottom of the menu there. But that shows us which race we have selected. This shows us how many laps and also start time. So that's interesting. Also we get concrete and degree of banking, so that's good information to have. Keep on going there. We get Chicago, we get Daytona that it jumps to. Beautiful look, like that. We get O'Reilly's prominently displayed, coming to Xfinity Series next year, so that's going to be cool. 3 different screens to look at. We got Blaney up here doing stuff at Circle of the Americas. We got the trucks down here. Once again, it's shot at. We got Christopher Bell spinning out, so we get to see a little bit of smoke. Have not seen a damaged model yet. Have not seen a damaged model yet. Ooh, we also see the tires. See how the tires are already set to hit the banks of Daytona. That's a nice looking detail. That's cool. Get to see a nice look at the bodywork, how that's all put out. That's a nice shot. That's a good detail shot. And then of course we exit out with Byron winning the 500, and that's how we fade back to the end screen, which we now know that Steam will be available November 11th. So that's more details that we got. So now that we've picked that thing apart, let's watch it again, and I'm just going to try and pause and show you where I'm seeing the stuttering, because that is an issue that I'm noticing again. Yeah, so you can see, yeah, it's easier to see when you slow it down, but you can pick it up on how fast it's running. The cars just like jump, they're jumping as the frames kind of dip and jump, which isn't really good. Obviously, we don't know how they filmed it once again, so we're going to go with that. It's a yeah, so you saw the Bell's car kind of jumping around there as well. So as I said, once again, I'm kind of just, yeah, and then we got this shot, which I've seen before, and the cars are like coming around, they're like stuttering as they're coming to the line. And so you only get so much of the shots here. Yeah, there was another glitch right there. So this shot right here, this is going to be of Caruth. So this is the only shot of, well, one of the only shots of gameplay. I don't see stuttering there. So I think all the stuttering was seen here is from replay mode. I want to see if there was another shot of the trucks here. I want to see if I can find that shot. Because a lot of this is replay mode. So here we go. Here we go. We're going to be watching Byron here. Okay, I'm not seeing, so this is encouraging. When we're actually, well, following Byron right here, I don't see any stuttering there, which is good. But any of these shots where we're watching a replay, it is very stuttery. Very, very stuttery. Ooh, here we go. Okay, this is a shot that I didn't see. So this is Blaney, and we're riding on the nose of Blaney here. Alright, that didn't look too bad, so I think that's probably actual in-the-game footage there. Like this one right here, we're actually in the truck. That looks pretty good. So anything where we're like actually in the car racing, where it's like it's in session that you're racing, not a replay mode, it seems like the footage seems to be much, much better compared to any of the footage captured any other way but in replay mode. So doesn't look bad. Doesn't look bad. Looks pretty good. Alright guys, so that is it for us. We will see the gameplay trailer tomorrow. But a lot in this trailer just to be able to look at and to pick apart. So that was fun. So anyways, we'll see you guys with the gameplay trailer tomorrow. Gotta go edit this. Make sure you guys have a great day. Have a good night of sleep. We'll see you tomorrow. God bless.
Turn keys, hear the metal moan. Engine starts like a rebel stone.